Let us see equivalent circuit of three-phase alternator, that is synchronous generator, because based on circuit only we will be in position to draw phasor diagrams at different power factor. So EMF induced in generator, and as it is balanced three-phase machine, we will draw equivalent circuit on per phase basis. So in EMF induced is shown by EPH in alternator. So once EMF is induced, if current is flowing, if power is supplied to load, there will be armature reaction. So due to armature reaction effect, EMF available after armature reaction will be different, that is ER here shown, and this is known as armature reaction reactance, XAR. So this is one cycle on armature current, and as armature current is flowing, there will be armature leakage reactance, that is known as JXL, and after that we will have armature resistance, RA, and this is connected to load, and terminal voltage here is VT. Finally, this is XAR, which is armature reaction reactance, and drop due to this is not across any physical element. IA XAR is drop not across any physical element. No physical element. Therefore, this XAR is also known as fictitious reactance. Fictitious reactance, right? Because it is imaginary, nothing is there physical. There is a decrement in terminal voltage due to armature current when armature current is not zero, because when armature current is not zero, armature flux will be there, and armature flux will affect field flux, and due to this disturbance, resultant flux will be affected and EMF will also be affected. But it is not happening across any physical element. That's why this reactance is known as fictitious reactance. Now coming to this circuit, if I want to write EMF equation, supply is from this side to this side, it is positive negative terminal. So EPH will be total drop including this terminal voltage. So I can write here VT plus IA, drop in resistance, leakage reactance, armature reaction reactance, RA plus J XL plus J XAR, or I can write it as VT plus IA, here it is RA plus J XL plus XAR. So these two reactances are added together and it is known as synchronous reactance, XS. I can write it as IA RA plus J XS, where XS is XAR plus XL, and it is known as synchronous reactance. Right, and further if I want to write here EMF equation, so it is what? EPH equal to Vt plus Ia into Zs, where Zs is Ra plus J axis. So these are all phasors, right? So Zs is known as axis is synchronous reactance, Zs is known as synchronous impedance. Synchronous impedance. So in simple manner I can draw the equivalent circuit of machine as reactance and resistance. This is Ra, armature resistance, and this is J axis, synchronous reactance, and here we have EPH, one cycle positive. Terminal voltage will be here. So based on this equivalent circuit, I am in position to draw phasor diagram at different power factor. So phasors, first at unity power factor load. So as I know, EPH is Vt and Vt is nothing but Vph only. So I will write Vph throughout my expression, Vph plus IaRa plus JIa axis. So I can draw phasor for this. If I take a reference as V or Vph, as it is unity power factor, current will be in phase with terminal voltage, because load connected here is in machine load connected is UPF, resistive load, right? So terminal voltage V, PH, and here current IA, they will be in phase. Therefore current IA will be in phase. So VPH is drawn. Now as IA in phase, VPH plus IaRa will be in phase with VPH, that will be drawn from tip of this. So this is what IaRa, and after that this is Ia axis, that is inductive voltage. Inductive voltage lead current by 90 degrees. So it will be what? JIa axis. This is known as EPH, and this angle is delta, angle between EPH and VPH. And we know that this drop, this triangle is what IaZs. From here we know it. VPH plus IaZs. So IaRa plus JIa axis is IaZs. So this is what IaZs. You can name this angle as theta s also. So from here EPH can be obtained, and in terms of triangle, magnitude of EPH can also be written. EPH equal to, in this right angle triangle, EPH equal to this length plus this length. So what is this length? This length is VPH plus this length. So this length will be what? This will be IaRa, it is given, and it is Ia axis. So it will be under root VPH plus IaRa, total length of base plus perpendicular length, Ia axis whole square. So in terms of magnitude we can calculate like this, and for solving numerical we can use this also. Here in complex form I can write EPH equal to VPH angle 0 plus IA. As unity power factor it will be angle 0 into ZS at an angle of theta s. Right. So this can be written in this form also, and in magnitude we can find like this also. For lagging power factor and unity power factor we will see phasor diagram later on.